All right, welcome to Week 9 Cavalier Insider Virginia football preview. Andrew Ramspacher and John Shifflett as we set to bring you UVA and NC State game time 12:30 on Saturday. We come to you from a new location, our fourth one. We're always just trying to change the luck up. Maybe it'll stop this UVA losing streak. This one with kind of around the horn vibe.
Yeah, we're trying to get the bustling newsroom in the background here with all the new Daily Progress employees. Just trying to get that busyness going on and just show what the newsroom's like behind us.
Obviously, this video just getting more legitimate every time we do it. Unfortunately, not legitimate thus far has been UVA's chances at winning. On a 6-game skid with a loss on Saturday, that would move to 7, obviously, and have the worst losing streak since 1981. A lot of problems with this team. It seems like we discussed the same topics over and over again. You made the groundhound reference several times, but that's just kind of the irony of all of it is that literally it's penalties, it's turnovers. Does a bye week help this team recover from that?
You would hope. It at least kind of stops the momentum of the losing and the bad mistakes. You hope it gives them time to go in the film room, kind of look at what's going on, get a little bit more thorough examination of the problems and try to fix those. Maybe it helps Phillip Sims, see the ball, see what's going on better on the field and stuff like that. And maybe Virginia looks a little bit better. I mean, last year coming off a bye week, they beat a pretty good Georgia Tech team here, so that bodes well for them. Perhaps the bye week could be just the right tonic they're looking for.
When you looked at this season, obviously you saw a September that had some challenges, but also had its chances of winning. And they got 2 wins out of that. You saw October, you saw a schedule where really every game was winnable. Unfortunately, UVA went 0-3 in October. Now it's in November, and these last 4 games, Cavs a 11-point underdog. For Saturday's game, it will not be a favorite for the remaining 3 games, most likely, taking on Miami, North Carolina, and traveling to Blacksburg there for the finale. Can you vouch which of these last 4 games gives them the best chance to win? I don't know if it's this one.
I don't think it is either. The last time they went down there, they didn't have a whole lot of luck, and NC State throws the ball really well, which really, Virginia has struggled against the pass this year, and NC State has the #1 passer in the league in Mike Glennon. I just don't think this is going to be the win. Any of those 4 games they're all going to be underdogs, and it's hard to envision another victory right now. Perhaps down the road after this week we'll see some improvement, but right now don't really see a win coming.
Yeah, last time the Cavaliers went to the area down there in the Triangle, it took on Duke in what was kind of hyped up to be potentially a shootout. It was for the first quarter, and then Duke took over there in the second half, winning that game 42-17 when UVA's offense completely sputtered. If Virginia's offense can get going in this one, this could have the same type of feel. You mentioned Mike Glennon, who can really air it out. And North Carolina State's defense is no dominant side, to say the least. I mean, if you saw the North Carolina game last week, you saw them give up a bunch of points there in the first quarter and a bunch of points in the fourth quarter added together, 43-35, lose a shootout. So maybe there's potential here for Phillip Sims and offense to get going because NC State's defense is not, big and strong.
Right, yeah. Virginia's offense, the good thing is coming up the next 2 games, they're playing defenses that haven't done very well. Miami's defense is ranked last in the league. They're giving up a ton of yards, ton of points. NC State's defense hasn't been that great. They've been in kind of shootout-type games, and that's kind of how they're winning games, is outscoring people. So, if the offense is going to get going, the next 2 weeks are probably going to be when it's going to happen before you go play a pretty good North Carolina team and a fairly decent Virginia Tech team as well.
And with that, I think we'll kind of get to predictions. Not much more to talk about from VVA's side. We've discussed kind of their trials and tribulations here the last, 6 weeks, right? Going to trying to avoid that 7-game losing streak. And again, it comes down to penalties, turnovers, and inconsistencies at the quarterback play, inconsistency on special teams. All those factors have added up to this 6-game skid. You've already said that the skid won't change this week, but will we see improved play? What do you see the score?
I think it'll be kind of similar to last year. I think NC State's going to win 28-14, which was the score of the game up here in Charlottesville last year. I think Glennon's going to have a pretty strong game, going to throw for several touchdowns, 300 or 400 yards. It's certainly a possibility. I think Virginia is going to drop the game by 2 touchdowns.
I see it bigger than that. I think UVA's had its chances here to get some wins. It hasn't. It's going to pay for it now on the road in Raleigh. I say in Wolfpack 41, Cavaliers 17. So that will do it for Cavalier Insider Week 9 preview. For John Shifflett, I'm Andrew Ramspacher.